Well, do you play any other instruments other than the guitar?
Not really good. I can play the piano quite a bit,
right.
but it's not. It's like, I was talking about the transition. The big transition I made once Alabama was going was to take the microphone like I have it today and walk out on the stage without my guitar or with my guitar and go out and sing to people on the sides of the stage. That was a
pretty
scary
amazing
moment.
That he was ever shy on the stage.
Yeah, it was a scary, scary moment because, you never know how people are going to perceive that or how, the guys in the band, that was not a very popular thing for me to do with the band, but it was something I felt absolutely necessary to go to that next level of entertainment and take our group to where I thought we should go.
So when you guys, it was you, Jeff, and your cousin Teddy, right, who started it?
Yeah.
And you're in Fort Payne, Alabama, right? No?
Yeah, basically that area.
That's kind of where you got together. How did you, did you start just playing together in a garage, or did you say, hey, we're going to be big time musicians, or was it?
No, it was one afternoon, a Sunday afternoon. Teddy and I went by Jeff's house, and I'd written this song called Jeannie Brown. And
is that your girlfriend?
It was kind of a no. That wasn't my girlfriend.
See how good you are at this now?
It wasn't my girlfriend. It was just it was a song, and it was about leaving town and the girl leaving her and going on out in your life and everything. But the thing was really amazing about that is when we, instead of doing some cover song and rehearsing that and practicing over and over, try to sound like the Rolling Stones or something, or Marshall Tucker or whatever, it was, we chose to work on that original song, and it was almost from the very beginning. The parts and everything were there.
Cool.
And so it was kind of like this really sounds neat, and so that. And then, of course, I was in school, of course, and that was something very important. Then a high school dropout, and then going back to high school and wanting to get my degree. I didn't want to quit again.
Right.
I wanted to continue, and so that, every once in a while we get together and everything and play, but it was not on the scale that I was, really looking forward to in my career. I wanted to be with people who were very serious about their career. I didn't want to be just part of a high school band that was just playing music, and because I was very, very careful about not having a real close relationship with girls, and not a lasting. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to get married in Fort Payne, Alabama, in high school.
Right.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just I just had loftier goals than. And even when I was in college, it was very important that you have a date or two, and that was, I didn't want to get tied down.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to a junior college, which is here again, one of the very special things in my life. I went to Northeast Community College, which was. Well, I'm proud that finally went off.
The air conditioner was on.
That's the most irritating sound I think I've heard. I thought somebody really was breathing heavy back. But it was so important that it was so cheap.
Yeah.
And at that time, the bus would actually pick you up at a certain point and take you. And, of course, being a poor kid, I couldn't afford the gas and didn't have a car. And so I could go there for 2 years. And then in the summer, I got a chance to work with music and also at construction jobs and on the farm and everything, and got a chance to buy a car. And then I went to a 4-year school at Jacksonville State University and graduated there. So, yeah, school was very special to me because I knew all of the, the real snide remarks that I went through being like a year or two older than everybody else in high school. And then when I finally got to college, I was basically the same age as everybody else. But you go through a lot when you're dirty, and your clothes are. Of course, now the clothes I wore then were kind of hip.
Yeah, they're hip. Yeah.
But I had to really wear them. But it was neat. been able to get through that. And I
Yeah.
thought, if I can get through all this, then I sure want to get a college education. And that was actually more important to me than music at that time. And so the first trip down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I actually decided that I would love to be there with the guys, but going back to college and getting my diploma was more important. So a cousin of mine came in and sat in and they had already had a front guy there that was singing, and so I didn't have to really worry about that. And I went back after I got my degree. The president of the university gave me permission to graduate absentee.
Boy, I bet he's glad he did, huh?
I don't know. It was so funny getting back with your old classmates, and they were all making lots of money, and
Right.
Lawyers and doctors, and especially a lot of my fraternity brothers at Pi Kappa Phi. They were into all this kind of stuff, and here I am, playing nightclubs.
So you really had
tips.
the true college experience.
Yeah, I really did.
That's cool.
Yeah.